So today I'm going to talk about inversion technique in the business, especially in coaching and freelancing business. So what does it mean? We have been talking about creating your customer profile. ICP, we call it ideal customer persona or customer avatar or ideal customer profiling, whatever you name it. Actually, you need to know more about your audience, right? So what we talk about is knowing about the demography. That includes, the name, age, financial income, number of kids, and other stuff, right? And the psychological behavior, like what they like, what is their shopping pattern, where they do sit with, what is the place where they'll be liking to go, travel, what habits do they have, they are reading books or do they go in events. There are multiple psychological factors, their buying behavior, all these things put together, we create our customer profiling. But this is all about knowing their needs and desires. Nobody talks about what they don't like. So this inversion technique talks about what the customer don't like. So it's again the motion, it's against the wave which you are going to do. So if you can create a list of everything which your customer dislikes but still wants to get the result, I think this formula will work better than actually knowing their needs and desires. I'll give an example. If somebody is is having obesity and they want to reduce their fat, if you bring them and call them and say, hey, come, I'll be putting you on the treadmill and you'll be working out for 2 hours and you'll be getting slim, I think the person would not be readily going to you. So what is happening here? That person is not willing to spend that 2 hours on the treadmill or any other exercises. So you have to talk in that language that, hey, if you want to reduce your belly fat and if you are doing without going on the treadmill for 2 hours or doing multiple exercises, I think I'll be the right person to help you out. So I can help you reduce your belly fat without doing all these exercises for 2 hours or more on treadmills or other exercise elements, right? So here, what you are doing is you are talking the language which is there in their mind, which they're disliking, correct? Similarly, if you are on your business and if you want to make money, if I tell you that, okay, come here, I'll be helping you for 2 years, I'll be working with you and I'll make sure that you'll start earning money after 2 years, I think you'll be running away from me. So what happens is you are actually delaying the entire process and you are literally creating barriers in your audience minds because they don't like waiting for 2 years, right? You have to be realistic. You cannot say that come and start making money. Again, depends on the nature of the business. If you are into stock, maybe you can say that. Maybe if you are doing some lottery, you can do that, but it's not in general. So in general, do give a specific time frame in which the customer feels that yes, this is reasonable and they can spend that time and energy which they are willing to do, not what you are willing them to do. Mind it. So keep talking about what they don't like, right? So if somebody is diabetic and you say that, okay, come to me, I'll be helping you removing your diabetic by stopping you by doing all this sugar content and everything, rather than saying that, if you see that they don't like leaving sweets, so you can say, I can help you reducing your diabetes or removing your diabetes to a certain extent without even leaving sweets, right? So all these things put together talks about what the customer don't like. So this is what is called inversion technique in especially a coaching business, and you can apply it in any other business as well. But this works better because you are directly speaking to the mind of your audience. Your audience doesn't want to do all this. So we have been taught to do that. Now try doing this, which I'm saying again, this is what I have learned from mentors across the globe. And this is a proven formula. If you can create that feeling in the customer's mind that you are the right fit by saying that, okay, I'll not allow you to do something which you are not liking to do, right? We'll be doing only those things which you are willing to do and you will be happily doing that. So all these things create a different strategy, and that is what it is called inversion technique. So if you have not yet done, from now onwards, start creating a list of things which your customer don't want to do. Create a list and start talking that language, right? That's it. Thank you so much.